First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Today, it's an NL Central Division matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Miles Mikolas is on the mound for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So digging in now, Adam Frazier. He will lead this one off today. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1, and we're underway in St. Louis. The 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0. On the ground to third. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First offering on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I'm pretty sure he was too focused on the man at first, worried about the steal, and just made a mistake with that pitch. It's all well and good to control the running game, but you have to make sure it doesn't distract from your main job, getting the guy at the plate with the bat in his hands.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Swing and a liner. Foul. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Cervelli, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl, I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Here now the 2-2. This is foul right side. Now another 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Two out, nobody on. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Line drive to center field. Bader is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. Jameson Taillon gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box, Matt Carpenter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. fouled off. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
DeYoung leads off first with 1 away. Ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is laid off and the count runs full.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch with only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Marcelo Zuna as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And they're runners at the corners now. The 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, what a battle there, D'Lo. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. His batter-pitcher line against Jamison Tyone. He's gone just 2 for 13. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. In the dirt here. In plenty of time, and he's out at third. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cardinals 1. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
3-0 now.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Into the box now, Lonnie Chisenhall, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
In now, Eric Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. And that misses. 2-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2 balls and a strike to Melky Cabrera. Moran over at second. Gonzalez is over at first with 1 away. Fastball well outside.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
The 1-0. Fouled away. Inside and low, 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to float at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. Now at the plate, Starling Marte. First delivery to him on the way. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Ozuna looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. John Gant, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. Line drive to center field. Bader is there, 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Stepping in now, Francisco Cervelli. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's the Pirates 7 and the Cardinals 1. Francisco Liriano, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by Show Track, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Harrison Bader will be next. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. One out, nobody on. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now at the plate, Harrison Bader. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Wong, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Gant, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with one away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
I mean, he's got to hunt better pitches in the zone to get a sac bunt down. Going to be interesting to see if the manager keeps it on right here or lets him swing away.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 2 down, runners at first and second. Here's the 1-1. In for strike 2. Cardinals down to their final strike here. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final today. The Pittsburgh Pirates jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jamison Taillon is credited with the win. Miles Michaelis was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.